What's up, everyone? Asha K here, official MySpace curator for the competition reality page, and I'm talking to two of the biggest names in television and business. I'm actually a little bit nervous. I'm talking to Mark Cuban, Daymond John. They are two of the sharks on Shark Tank. Now, you're a guest shark. Now, you created HDNet. You're part owner in the Dallas Mavericks. You created FuBu. You own 10 clothing lines. This is just nuts. Where do I start? Okay, so tell me about Shark Tank. How did you guys get on the show?
Well, I got on the show from just going on CNBC and MSNBC and just taking elevator pitches, and then somebody woke up and said, wow, that guy understands what he's doing, and we probably need a brother. Let's bring him.
Sounds like he knows it. He sounds like he's a good
being a brother from another mother, because we look so much alike, people get us confused.
You know, I was in a comedy place with Jeff Foxworthy, and the guy said, "Oh, my brother from a broken rubber." That's a new one.
Oh, a brother from a broken rubber. That is a first. You've heard it here on MySpace.
Actually, it wasn't in his case. It was.
You've heard it all in the Shark Tank. Now, Mark, tell me about being on the show. When you see these contestants come on the show, they pitch to you.
Right.
What are you looking for?
Well, it's interesting because when they walk through the door into the Shark Tank, there's 5 of us, and we've never seen them before. We really don't know anything about the business.
So you don't know any backstory
or
anything?
No backstory whatsoever, and we don't even get to see the video that the viewers get to see.
Right.
So it's all fresh to us, and so for us, our brains have got to start clicking immediately, which makes it a little bit tougher on Daymond, but you know.
But Daymond over here.
but it's really cool because the entrepreneurs know exactly what's at stake. You know, many of them have mortgaged their homes, borrowed money from everybody they knew, put their whole lives into this one business, and we have the responsibility to make them or break them.
Right.
And if
because you're investing your own money,
it's our own money.
It's our own money, yeah.
And so if it's a great idea, not only are we looking to invest, but we're looking to bump out the other sharks and basically kick them to the curb.
Right.
And if it's a bad idea, sometimes, you know, you got to lay a little truth on them because you don't want to mislead them to think that they should keep on going. I mean, because there's been some dumbass ideas.
Really? Yeah. Tell me some of the most dumbass ideas you've heard on the show.
Well, the dumbest one was a guy who wanted to surgically put Bluetooth in people's necks. So I think you'd either short out in the bathroom or you get mosquito bites.
Or you just sync up, right?
Is that the mark of the beast?
I'm in sync. No, it's bizarre.
So that was the dumbest idea I've seen.
Right.
I know Mark has a different opinion on some other ones.
There was a guy who came in with an alarm clock that cooked bacon at the same time so you could wake up to the smell of bacon.
That sounds awesome.
I found that awesome, though.
Oh, actually, it was pretty damn stupid because think about it. You know, next to your bed, are you going to first of all, you've got to put in the bacon the night before. Second, that means this toaster oven is right next to your head, right? Can you imagine?
Hazardous.
No, not going to work.
No, but if you had a lettuce and tomato refrigerator on the side, that was your
cool
second wake-up call.
Ice chests, yeah.
BLT, baby.
I think you all should put money in that.
This is what happens on the Shark Tank. Now,
this is a lot nicer than what happens on the Shark Tank.
Yes, I've definitely, Now, tell me about how you guys got started. What was the clinching moment that took an idea? You know, you had these ideas.
Yeah.
What was the moment that actually took it to the next step and made you this entrepreneur, businessman, world-renowned businessman?
I think I would have to add it to give LL Cool J a little bit of credit. LL Cool J was a friend of mine, and he decided to wear FuBu in a Gap ad. And in the Gap ad, he said, "For us, buy us" on the low. And the Gap spent $30 million advertising that campaign.
Wow.
And everybody thought FuBu was available on the Gap, and then everybody around the world looked for it on the Gap's dollars. So I would have to thank him for that one.
And the Gap, right? Yeah.
And the Gap. Well, you know, the Gap found out that after they fired everybody, but a year later they found out that African Americans and Latinos spiked in their stores. They reran the ad and spent another $60 million on running.
But what about that LL Cool J song, "I'm the Kind of Guy"?
What about him on NCIS Los Angeles? That is awesome.
Great, and I'm very happy for him.
Yes, that is awesome. Mark, now tell me about you. Were you an entrepreneur? You were an entrepreneur from an early age.
Since I've been a little kid. I mean, probably my earliest business venture was going in to see my dad while he was playing poker with all his buddies, maybe a little bit tipsy, and I'm like, "Dad, I want a new pair of shoes." These are that pair of shoes.
I heard about this story. This is awesome.
And so I'm like, "Dad, I want a new pair of shoes to play basketball in." I'm like, "No." He's like, "No. When you have a job, you can buy your own pair of shoes. Until those shoes in your feet are working just fine." And I'm like, "Dad, I'm 12 years old. I can't get a job." And one of his drunk buddies was like, I know what you can do." And he basically said, "Look, I've got these garbage bags sitting in my garage. Why don't you go door to door and sell these garbage bags?" And I remember they were cheap ass garbage bags, but they were $100 for $6. And here's little old me carrying a box of
how you can make a profit.
Garbage bags, door to door to door to door, learning how to sell and making money, and then it just took off from there.
And did you buy the shoes?
Yes, I did.
Awesome.
See, I still got them.
There, look at the right size and everything. So now you're a part owner in the Dallas Mavericks.
Right.
Were you a fan before you?
Yeah, I've been a basketball junkie since I've been 5 years old. See, the 12-year-old trying to buy basketball shoes, right?
There you go.
Yeah, and I just happened to be a season ticket holder one day, and it was the start of the season. I was all fired up for the season, and there was nobody in the building. There was no energy, and I'm like, you know what? I can do a better job than this. And I just sold my company to Yahoo. It was like, ding, ding, ding. I can put my money where my mouth is. Within 2 months later, I owned the Dallas Mavericks, and things have been rocking ever since.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I've had so much fun talking to you guys. I want to maybe off camera get some business tips because I want it to be secret, so you all are there to steal them. Daymond John, Mark Cuban, thank you very much for
Shark
joining
Tank,
me here.
8 p.m. ABC, Friday nights.
ABC.
Every Friday night.
And watch HDNet as well.
HDNet rocks too.